Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we are going to talk about diodes, one of the most important components in electronics. And as always, we will learn this using simple English so you can improve your speaking and understanding while learning electronics at the same time. So relax, listen and repeat after me if you want to practice your English. Let's get started. What is a diode? A diode is a small electronic component that allows electricity to flow in only one direction. Think of it like a one-way valve. If the current tries to flow the wrong way, the diodes block it. This sounds simple, right? But this simple function is extremely powerful and very important in many circuits. A diode has two terminals. The anode, which is the positive side, the cathode, which is the negative side. The cathode usually has a stripe or a marking on the body, so you can easily identify it. How does a diode work? Let's imagine a simple example to understand it better. Imagine a road with a one-way sign. Car can go forward, but they cannot go backward. If they try to go backward, they will be stopped. A diode works exactly like that. When the diode is connected to positive and the cathode to the negative, the current flows. This condition is called forward bias. But if you connect it the opposite way, the diode blocks the current. This condition is called reverse bias. So you can think of the diode as a traffic controller for electricity, making sure current flow only in the correction. Why do we use diodes? There are many reasons, but let's go to the most common ones. 1. Protection. If you connect a battery backwards to a circuit, it can damage everything. A diode can protect your circuit by blocking reverse current. 2. Rectification. AC to DC. AC electricity changes direction many times per second. DC electricity flow in only one direction using diodes. We can convert AC to DC. This is how power adapter, charge, and power supplies work. 3. Voltage spikes protection. Motors and relays can produce voltage spikes when turning off. These spikes can damage components. A diode called a flyback diode is used to absorb these spikes and protect the circuit. So you can see diodes play a really big role in keeping circuits safe and functional. Real life example. Let's say you are using a small DC motor in a project. When the motor stops suddenly, it produces a reverse voltage. This reverse voltage can damage your microcontroller or your power supply. So we place a diode across the motor. When the motor sends out the reverse surge, the diode provides a safe path and protects the system. This is why almost every motor or relay circuit includes a diode. Type of diodes. There are several types of diodes, each with a different function. Rectifier diodes, used in power supply to convert AC to DC. Signal diode, for small fast signal. Zener diode, allow current to flow backwards at a specific voltage, used for voltage regulation. Schottky diode, very fast switching and low voltage drop. LED, light emitting diode, a diode that produces light when current flows. We will talk about LED in a separate video later. How to test a diode with a multimeter? It's very easy. Most multimeters have a diode test mode. When you connect the red probe to the anode and the black probe to the cathode, you should see a reading between 0.6 to 0.7 volts for a silicon diode. This is called the forward voltage drop. If you reverse the probe, you should see no reading. That means the diode is blocking the current and is working correctly. If the diode gives a reading in both directions or no reading at all, the diode is damaged. Where are diodes used? You will find diodes in almost every electronic device. Charge, power supplies, LED lights, TV, computer, battery, charge, solar, controller, motors, relays, amplifiers. Even though a diode is small, it plays a very big role in keeping the system running safely. Conclusion. So that's the explanation of diodes. In simple English, a diode allows current to flow in one direction, it protects circuits, and it helps convert AC to DC. Understanding diodes is very important if you want to learn electronics. If you enjoy learning electronics like this, slowly, step by step, and in simple English, don't forget to like the video, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and I will see you in the next lesson.